Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, yeah, hey, yeah. There's the sun. Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's daunting going.
Thanks, ladies. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. If our dignitaries could go to the VIP area, please. All the dignitaries who have just arrived, if they could take their seating, and also everybody in the grandstand. You're lucky you're in the sun over there. Okay, just the last couple of people heading to the VIP area. In fact, I should say you're all VIPs, and that's the main thing, that everybody is a VIP today. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name's David Mann, and it's my pleasure and honour to MC this morning's proceedings on a Monday morning in Melbourne. For those of you watching live streaming across the world, it is being live streamed by our technical geniuses here. It's a beautiful 30 degrees in Melbourne. Sunny, warm, and a great celebration. And of course, this is a very, very important day. The first Fire Rescue Victoria Recruit Course graduation. And ladies and gentlemen, it is allowed, if you like to clap loud, whistle, cheer, but please do not leave the grandstand. But it's a very special moment for your loved one. The firefighters who will be in front of us have put in an amazing amount of work, and it's their special moment. Their graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to my right-hand side, I want you, as soon as they get in front of us, a huge welcome to Fire Rescue Victoria Recruit Firefighter Course number 1. Give them a round of applause now. We're listening to the Victoria Police Pipe Band under the direction of Chris Sinclair. And the Firefighter Rescue Victoria Recruit Course Firefighter 1 graduates are under the direction of Acting Senior Station Officer Tony Martin and Leading Firefighter Damien Christie. Imagine what's going through their minds now. This is the day. This is the moment they become a firefighter with Fire Rescue Victoria. So as they come around, just hold your applause till they get into the sunlight there, and then I really want to hear it all. Have those phones ready. For those of you old enough who have still got a camera, have them ready. And look at the faces on our VIPs. They're probably going back to the day that they graduated. Remembering, reminiscing. We thank the Victoria Police Pipe Band and all the emergency service organisations for being great colleagues at Fire Rescue Victoria. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Fire Rescue Victoria Recruit Firefighter Course 1. Let's hear it from this grandstand to my left-hand side. Now to the right-hand side. Craigieburn will never be the same. Out of the thousands and thousands of men and women who apply to become part of Fire Rescue Victoria, your loved ones have made it. They are graduating today and excited about getting on stations right throughout this great state of Victoria. All part of the regimentation, the discipline of any recruit course. Placing of the flags, the marching in. Placing of the flags, a very important part of each and every graduation. We acknowledge Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples as the traditional custodians of the land and pay our respects to their cultures and their elders, past, present and emerging. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to make welcome Fire Rescue Commissioner Ken Block, United Firefighters Union President Dave Hamilton, Fire Rescue Deputy Secretary Kirsty Schroeder, Fire Rescue Deputy Commissioner Brendan Angwin, Fire Rescue Deputy Commissioner Ken Brown, Fire Rescue Deputy Commissioner Gavin Freeman, Fire Rescue Deputy Commissioner Michelle Young, Fire Rescue Deputy Commissioner David Bruce, Fire Rescue Deputy Commissioner Martin Bray, members of Recruit Course 1, Fire Rescue Victoria staff, you can see them on the balconies there, all very proud of today. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, to the ladies and gentlemen here, the boys and girls, it's your special moment as well as your loved one. As I said, we are streaming across Victoria and in fact across Australia, so if you're sitting with somebody you shouldn't be sitting with, probably a good time to move right now. Some housekeeping. The evacuation point is the car park next to the drill yard, and in case of emergency, follow Fire Rescue Victoria staff in uniform. The toilets are behind the engine bay, and we request all guests to comply with the Victorian Government COVID safety guidelines. We request all guests to wear masks at all times. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your understanding too. We would have loved to have had more guests here today, but because of requirements, each and every family has done the right thing with the amount of people allowed, and we do appreciate it, but we know that many, many other people will be watching this online. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, would you please stand for the Australian National Anthem? The Australian National Anthem will be sung by Simon Gibson from the Victoria Police Pipe Band. Mr. Gibson.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Simon Gibson from the Victoria Police Pipe Band. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please take your seats. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Course Coordinator, Acting Senior Station Officer Tony Martin will report to Senior Station Officer Adam Young.
FRV Recruit Course 1, ready for inspection, SSO Young.
Thank you, SSO Martin. Well met.
Now, Senior Station Officer Adam Young reports to Fire Rescue Commissioner Ken Block. Now, Fire Rescue Commissioner Ken Block will inspect Fire Rescue Victoria Recruit Course Firefighter 1, and certainly it's a very special moment. There is our Commissioner, a gentleman who's reached the ultimate heights of Fire Rescue Victoria. Very proud moment for Course Coordinator, Acting Senior Station Officer Tony Martin, and also Senior Station Officer Adam Young. It's wonderful to hear when I walked in, the firefighters in charge of the recruit course said, "Outstanding, David, an outstanding group of firefighters." That is terrific to hear because, ladies and gentlemen, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks of the year, Fire Rescue Victoria is there to protect us. Not only do they work with firefighters from interstate, when there are major incidents, but our Fire Rescue Victoria firefighters have attended overseas and helped, as have firefighters from around the world. The men and women in front of you today have a profession for life. Well trained, great facilities, comradeship. But the big thing you need to know as family and friends, they'll have some really good days, and other days they will see things that hopefully we as civilians never have to see in our life. So they may come home and it may be a bit of a chat, or it may be simply sit down, have a cup of tea, cup of coffee, few words. It's a physically demanding profession. It's a mentally demanding profession. It's one of leadership, it's one of skill, it's one of pride. And if you think about it, it's one of the biggest families in the world, firefighting. You go to a small country town anywhere around the world and they have lots of firefighters. Come to the metropolitan area, lots of firefighters. And it's interesting, when I introduce them, when they receive their certificate, various professions they've come from, the backgrounds, a culturally, linguistically diverse community, and the community they're serving is exactly that. This is an historic day, ladies and gentlemen. We have not been here for over a year because of COVID conditions, and it is the very first Fire Rescue Victoria graduation. Something to think of on station, wherever they are across this great state of Victoria. Within 90 seconds, they're responding to the unknown. These days, it can be a major rescue mission, a salvage mission, high-angle rescue, urban search and rescue, the fires as we know them, hazardous material incidents. The depth of training these days is quite amazing. And it continues. And who knows, one of the firefighters in front of you today may wish to rise to the rank of Fire Commissioner. They build lifelong friendships. Some of the stations have one appliance, or you probably call them trucks, and you have a lot of time with those fellow firefighters. Friendships for life. Just a quick show of hands from the grandstand. Who wants to grow up to be a firefighter? Over there? Okay, all right, we've got a few, that's good. And later on in proceedings, there will be a practical firefighting display, so you'll see the best doing their best with the wonderful training that they've had. And what they're all eager to do is actually just get out there on station, get to their station, and proudly say they're a firefighter. And ladies and gentlemen, something I do and I encourage you to do, if you see any of the firefighters, you're walking past one of the stations across Victoria, or you see them walking around in their uniform, it doesn't hurt to just stop and simply say thank you for what you do. As simple as that. They may look at you and have a smile, a firm handshake when we're allowed to do that, when COVID conditions allow, but to thank them. Because so often our emergency service organisations, and obviously I speak of Victoria Police, I speak of our extended friends in the SES, and of course Ambulance Victoria, Country Fire Authority areas, the support services. They're doing an amazing job. It's been a very difficult time for all the emergency service organisations over the last 15 months. Just a reminder too, boys and girls, that while the inspection's taking place, check with mum and dad or Nana and Papa, Grandma, Grandpa, that the smoke alarms are working at your home, the smoke detectors, have them checked. Make sure, change your clock, change your battery, but they do save lives. So the big thing is, ask mum or dad, have you checked the smoke alarm lately? Most important. And if you're in trouble, just dial 000. 000 is the number, and then state where you are clearly and what is happening. And for the boys and girls, if ever there's something bad happening at home, get to the letterbox. Get to the letterbox, then the firefighters will know that you're safe when they arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, while Fire Rescue Commissioner Ken Block inspects the Victoria Police Pipe Band, would you please put your hands together for them again, the Victoria Police Pipe Band, for being with us today. Very important part of the day is the inspection. It's a one-on-one, face-to-face. There are people who want to be leaders in life. Each and every one of these firefighters in front of you is a leader in their own way. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who is on call. Think of this, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your life changes when you become the Fire Rescue Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the lectern, Fire Rescue Commissioner Ken Block.
Well, good morning, everyone, and what a fantastic day we have here in the sunshine. It's so good to see you all in the stands to join Fire Rescue Victoria Class 1, myself, and the dignitaries that are here. I think we should give the family members that are here a big round of applause. Fire Rescue Victoria Class 1, we're also incredibly proud of you, and I'm so incredibly proud to be surrounded here by my team of deputy commissioners. They've all been introduced, but I really want to acknowledge them and thank them for their fantastic support. And as the newest members of Fire Rescue Victoria, you can have great confidence that you've got a tremendous group of leaders that are there for you and supporting you in every way that they can. So we should acknowledge the deputy commissioners that are here as well. And certainly the fire service is 100% about teamwork. And when I talk about teamwork as the first commissioner of Fire Rescue Victoria, I think of our labor union partner, the United Firefighters Union. And we're very blessed today to be joined by the president of the United Firefighters Union, David Hamilton. And President Hamilton, thank you for being here. And, you know, let me say that collaboration between Fire Rescue Victoria and the United Firefighters Union is an important collaboration. And we are truly inextricably linked in the delivery of a great fire service to our citizens. Now, to you, Fire Rescue Victoria Class 1. As I said before, we are so incredibly proud of you. You have spent the last 23 weeks, I believe it has been, receiving the best of instruction from a tremendous group of instructors under the leadership of Deputy Commissioner Angwin and his team. And I know that you've worked exceedingly hard under some interesting circumstance with different levels of lockdown due to COVID, certainly the pressures on family that brings. I know that, the fire service as a second family is very dependent on the support of your significant others. And I can just tell that support is there by looking at the people in the stands and having been standing in your place after 23 weeks of training myself, and only knowing that was only possible through the support of our families and significant others. You have learned the skills that will prepare you for a very successful career. And I think as you embark on your journey, it's really important to remember the training that you've received over the past number of weeks and months. The fire service, firefighting as a career, as a profession, is certainly an inherently dangerous occupation. And it's really important that we keep safety top of mind 24 hours a day whenever we're on duty. The safety of yourself as Fire Rescue Victoria members and of the team. So the folks that are on the responding crew in the station with you, on the emergency ground with you, is very, very critical to a successful career. As Commissioner, I can tell you that safety is my #1 priority. I'm a big believer that all of us involved in the fire service got involved because of our innate desire to serve our citizens, to help them when they need help. We can't deliver the great level of service that we do if we don't keep ourselves safe and those on our team safe. So remember that. And safety's got to be at the forefront of everything that you do. As Fire Rescue Victoria's newest members, you're truly the ambassadors of our organization. And I want you to think about that and carry that very strongly, as part of your ethos, the environment that you operate under. Fire Rescue Victoria is so proud to serve the citizens of this great state, in this great country. And again, you are the ambassadors. And we have to have positive interactions with the public, positive interactions with the external stakeholders that we work with, and of course, the positive interactions of other Fire Rescue Victoria employees as well. So internal stakeholders, external stakeholders, and probably most importantly, the public that we serve. Keep that top of mind. And the last tenet, I guess, that I wanted to mention here today is the importance of teamwork in everything that we do. And I always like to point out that from the commissioner down through the ranks to the most junior member of Fire Rescue Victoria, none of us can be successful as individuals. It's truly how we operate as a team that will define and determine our success. So I'd like you to hang on to that as well. And remember that you are truly an integral part of something so much greater than yourselves called Fire Rescue Victoria. I am so proud and so excited for you as you embark upon what will be a remarkable career. This great opportunity that Fire Rescue Victoria presents all of us is something that is very, very special. And you're part of something very, very special here. Part of this great second family called the Fire Rescue Victoria family. So thank you all for being here today. Thank you for the support, family members, that you've extended to our newest members. And I just wish you all the most success that there can possibly be in what you're going to find is a very rewarding career. Congratulations and welcome to Fire Rescue Victoria.
Thank you to Fire Rescue Victoria Commissioner Ken Block, and sir, thank you for that wonderful word picture of what the future holds for these firefighters. I'd now ask you to go to the presentation area. What will happen now, ladies and gentlemen, the Fire Rescue Commissioner Ken Block will present certificates to each and every one of our recruits, and right now could all nominated family members, just the nominated family members, please go to the epaulette tables to the right and left of me at the grandstand. So the nominated family members, if you could please go to the epaulette tables, that would be appreciated. Everybody else to remain seated, please. Very proud moment for those nominated family members that the epaulettes will be presented. And the wonderful thing about today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, is the family of firefighters. With the Commissioner, some of the people in the presentation area are actually relatives. So ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for each and every recruit. Please welcome and congratulate Mark Whitehead. Mark is being presented by his brother-in-law, leading firefighter Nathan Truman. Mark's previous occupation was an electrician, and he is heading to Mildura in Fire Rescue Victoria. An interesting fact, we said to each and every one of the recruits, what's an interesting fact? He's travelled 36 countries in a year, which is amazing. 36 countries in a year. So a very proud moment for leading firefighter Nathan Truman and Mark Whitehead. Ladies and gentlemen, keep that applause going. Please make welcome Thomas Greeny. Thomas's previous occupation, a carpenter. Oh, he'll be popular on shift once they know he's a carpenter. And he is heading out to Sunshine, Station 44. All the fire stations in the metropolitan area have numbers. Sunshine is 44, Box Hill is 20, Eastern Hill is number 1, and right across North Melbourne, number 3, so 44. And he ran a business for 6 years prior to Fire Rescue Victoria, so very accustomed to leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Hamish Curran. Hamish's previous occupation was a landscaper, and he's heading to a very, very busy station, number 2, which is West Melbourne. Number 2, West Melbourne. Loves travelling and hasn't slept in 1,083 days thanks to his twins. I wonder if the twins are here today. Yes, are they? Where are they? Oh, just wave to me. Give me a big wave. 1,083 days. Oh my goodness. Are they excited? And look at the smile. Oh, that is terrific. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome and congratulations to Karen Donaldson. Karen's previous occupation, a physiotherapist, and is heading to a busy, busy station, Ballarat City, the wonderful city of Ballarat. A self-confessed book nerd, have 3 to 4 books on the go at any one time, and that's probably helped in the training process because there is lots of written material and lots of reading. So a very, very proud moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulations to Vaughan Ackland. I told you it was interesting professions. Vaughan was a podiatrist, and he is heading to Eastern Hill, the big fire station in the heart of Melbourne. Number 1, that's what's the number on the side of the truck. Loves to cook to unwind, especially in a pizza oven. He'll be very popular because on the night shifts they normally have a good meal and they look for somebody who knows how to cook. So I think that Vaughan will be very popular on shift. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulations to Rebecca Conlon. Big smile from Rebecca there. Rebecca's previous occupation, a physiotherapist, and heading to that beautiful part of Victoria, Mildura with Fire Rescue Victoria. Loves music in all of its forms, except heavy metal, and used to be in a rock band. So loves rock and roll and good music, but not heavy metal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and congratulate Scott Murcutt. Scott's previous occupation, a cabinet maker, and he's going to Latrobe West, all over Victoria. Our Fire Rescue Victoria firefighters likes to unwind by playing drums, especially to heavy metal. Oh, okay. So I don't think Rebecca and Scott will be friends. One likes heavy metal, the other one doesn't. There's the salute. Very proud moment in one's life. Congratulations and welcome to Chad Abesteiner. Chad was a secondary school teacher. He will be heading to Oakley on D platoon. That's number 25. Oakley on D platoon. Loves a good whiskey, a game of 500, and an Excel spreadsheet. He's obviously got a sense of humour too, with a good whiskey, game of 500, and Excel spreadsheet. Please welcome and congratulate Justin Pape. Justin knows what regimentation and leadership is. He was a major in the Australian Army, and he is heading to Station Lucas in Victoria. Proud father of 2 little girls, and has loved this recruit course. Little girls here? Somewhere, maybe? Has absolutely loved it. Just thinking of that, seeing it is very much a televised event, I know that the Commissioner would be happy if I said this week, thank everybody from the ADF too, in these very difficult times, from the Army, the Navy, the Air Force and the ADF extended family for their help in Victoria and Australia throughout the COVID campaign. Please welcome and congratulate Daniel Brillier. Daniel was a secondary school teacher. He is heading down to the Mornington Peninsula to Rosebud and loves buying shoes for his shoe-obsessed 18-month-old daughter. That's good. Great to have an obsession with shoes. That'll go on in life. The Mornington Peninsula, a very big part of this great state of Victoria for anybody watching interstate or overseas, and a huge population area. Please congratulate and welcome Tony Crawford. Big cheer there for Tony. Tony's previous occupation, a personal trainer. He is heading to Latrobe West. Finished 5th of National Athletics competition for the 800 metre track and field. So a very fit person. And as I said, yes, we all expect our firefighters to be physically fit, but seeing it's so demanding these days, the mental health and well-being of every single firefighter in Fire Rescue Victoria is so important. Congratulations and please welcome Ethan Eames. Ethan's previous occupation, a diesel mechanic, and heading on A platoon at Eastern Hill, number 1 station. Enjoys running and enjoys travel. Next to number 1 station is the Fire Services Museum for fire services not only in Victoria but right across the world. So a great museum when conditions allow us to open it to the public. The Fire Services Museum, well worthwhile a visit. Please welcome and congratulate Bray Cousins. Bray was a sprinkler fitter and he is heading to number 1 too, Eastern Hill on D platoon this time. There are 4 platoons, A, B, C and D. They work 2 day shifts, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m, then 2 night shifts, 6 p.m. till 8 a.m. And he holed a 131-foot putt, that's about 40 metres, at accommodation. Ooh, good golfer, good golfer. And the great thing about Fire Rescue Victoria, there are lots of sporting clubs involved too. So They enjoy some social time together. Congratulations, and please welcome Andrew Saliba. Andrew was an electrician. Very handy too, because when firefighters attend scenes, you never know all the live wires. He'll be heading to Ballarat City and enjoys the outdoors and dirt bike riding. The great thing is for your family members, your loved one knows a year in advance exactly what day, what night they are working. So it's important that you have quality of life too, with some good social outings and get some fresh air. And sometimes, as I said, in very difficult times, it's great that the family is there. When they open that door at home, that's most important. Congratulations and welcome to Thomas Felsen. Thomas is being presented by his father, Station Officer Mick Felsen, also a very proud uncle, Commander Russell Jensen. But imagine the moment there with Father Station Officer Mick Felsen, his son, who was a land surveyor, is now heading to A platoon at Wangaratta, enjoys working on cars in his spare time. He'll be popular on shift too. Congratulations and welcome to Daniel Dimatina. Daniel was a patient transport driver and is heading to number 9, Somerton, C platoon. And he got engaged halfway through the course. Oh my goodness. Is the proud fiance here? Where? Where? Somewhere? Oh, over there. Pop your hand up. Give us a big wave, because that's all on camera. Halfway through the course. Congratulations to you. That's wonderful. Please welcome and congratulate Ned Taylor. Another proud moment for Fire Rescue Victoria. Ned's father, Station Officer Jack Taylor, and his brother, Firefighter Jim Taylor. So Dad is going to be there presenting. Ned's previous occupation, a fire technician, he's heading to station number 2 in West Melbourne, is the 3rd family member to become a firefighter behind Jack and Jim. So we've got Jack, Jim and Ned, all good strong names too. It's interesting with that, the Commissioner talked about the firefighter family, not only the family that you're joining now with your fellow firefighters, but the family across the world. You can get off a plane or a ship or a train anywhere in the world and see another firefighter's uniform. There may be language barriers. You're always welcome. You're always welcome at their station, at their home. It is a very, very big worldwide family. Congratulations and welcome to Lachlan Murray Major. Lachlan worked with the Department of Environment, Land, Water and Planning, known as DELP, a very important department, heading to Shepparton, another beautiful part of Victoria. Likes long walks to the fridge. You've got to have a sense of humour being a firefighter, and they do. Please welcome and congratulate Noah Eckholtz. Another proud moment in the history of Fire Rescue Victoria. Noah's father, Commander Paul Eckholt, will be presenting, along with the Commissioner, his certificate, and also has an uncle, leading firefighter Rod Eckholt, and another uncle firefighter Simon Payne. Noah was sales for Telstra and a photographer. He's heading to Wodonga, the youngest on the course, and was still on his P plates when the course started. So he's got a great career early in life, and as I said, a career for life, and a very proud father there, Commander Paul Eckholt. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome and congratulations to Adrian Coucher. He'll be presented by his father, Commander Brett Coucher. He has a brother, Firefighter Andrew Coucher, and Adrian was an instrumentation technician, an electrical one, heading to Eastern Hill, number 1, and he had his tools stolen from a penguin when he was doing work at the Melbourne Aquarium. Not sure how that works, but anyway. How proud would you be standing next to your son or daughter as they graduate as a firefighter? And it's one of those professions where so many family members do follow. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate and welcome Benjamin Lawrence. Benjamin was a beef farm manager. He is heading to Terrelgan, another beautiful part of Victoria. We're so lucky to live in this great state. Loves camping and four-wheel driving with the family to unwind. And that's what I said, he can plan that well in advance, because a year in advance you know exactly what shift you are working on. Please welcome and congratulate Luke Ardrey. Luke was an electrician. He's heading to Eastern Hill on D platoon, and he did a snow season in Canada and travelled across Europe for 6 months with the partner, and now has made the decision to be a firefighter with Fire Rescue Victoria. Ladies and gentlemen, it was asked of me the other day, do many people apply? Thousands and thousands and thousands apply. And in front of you, you have 27 firefighters who have made it. It is one of the hardest courses, number one to get into, and then number two to get through. So it is a huge day. Please congratulate and welcome Joel Donaldson. Joel was a graphic designer in his previous life. He is also heading to Eastern Hill D platoon, and that's number one. Lives in Torquay, plays golf and surfs, and is really looking forward to his future career. And ladies and gentlemen, always, if you're on the road and you see the lights in the rear vision or you hear the sirens, please give way. But remember, quite often there will be two appliances, two fire trucks heading. So look for that second one, and please give way very, very safely. Please welcome and congratulate Luke Metzling. Luke was in hospitality as an adventure guide, and his adventure is taking him to Wodonga. And he got robbed in South America. He likes rock climbing and skiing. I don't think I'd muck around with Luke. He looks very fit. Heading to Wodonga. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first Fire Rescue Victoria graduation. So we are talking about the entire state. Over the years, you'll read the history of the fire services, but a very, very special day today. Please welcome and congratulate Christopher Vinan. Christopher was a project manager at an excavation company. He is heading to Eltham City, and his favourite number is 4 and loves Rottweilers. 4 and Rottweilers, okay. They all have quirky little things that they do and say during the course. A reminder that our photographer is taking all the photographs today that will be available for all the recruits. Please welcome and congratulations to Thomas Burns. Thomas is being presented, as well as the Commissioner, with his father, leading firefighter Paul Burns. Thomas's previous occupation, a police officer, and he is heading to A platoon. He's also a scuba diving instructor. And I've said it before, but we thank our emergency service organisations right across the state and the country for these very difficult times. For anybody watching this DVD in the years to come, Victoria has virtually been closed for 15 months. It's been a difficult time for all these recruits because of coronavirus and COVID conditions. They have excelled, and the course coordinators set a terrific group. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulations to Aaron Diamantopoulos. Aaron was an electrician in his previous occupation. He's heading to Carlton Fire Station on B platoon. That's number 3. Enjoys baking cakes, so he will be very happy too. To be on shift. You can just see the smile. This is something they do just once, a graduation, and they're actually trained to fight fires, rescue salvage, high-angle rescue, urban search and rescue. And ladies and gentlemen, I must also talk about first responder, EMR, the emergency medical response. If you call 000 And in many parts of Victoria, you say a purchase is unconscious and or non-breathing, they'll respond a fire appliance at the same time as the paramedics with Ambulance Victoria. So please be aware if a fire truck turns up, they are there to help you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear an enormous round of applause for our wonderful Fire Rescue Victoria Recruit Course 1 graduates. Now, I can see the smile. They're slightly relaxed, but it's still very formal at the moment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I ask the wonderful person, Acting Commander Sarah Hammond, who is very, very proud of this course, to present the Syndicate Award, and a most important part of each and every ceremony. Please make welcome Acting Commander Sarah Hammond.
Good morning all. FRV Recruit Firefighter Course Syndicate Trophy is a prestigious award which is presented to the syndicate which has accumulated the highest total of points during the course. The award is judged by the course instructors with votes cast to individuals on a 3-2-1 basis over the 20 weeks of the recruit course. Votes are only cast when warranted, and the criteria includes: performance exemplifies the core values of the recruit course. These include integrity, demonstrates honest and ethical behaviour that displays a high morale standard such as trust, respect and honour. Accountability, takes responsibility and ownership for decisions, actions and results. Teamwork, works cooperatively as a member of the team and is committed to the overall team objectives rather than own interests. Responding well under pressure, accepting constructive feedback and learning from it, demonstrating consistent and competent technical and leadership skills, engaging and assisting others, making sure those around them are involved, and doing the one-percenters that highlight the quality of a team-focused professional firefighter. Whilst all recruits displayed these values throughout the course, one syndicate in particular displayed these. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Syndicate Award for FRV Recruit Course 1 is Charlie Syndicate. The members of Charlie Syndicate are Firefighter Lachlan Murray Major, Firefighter Aaron Dimatolopoulos, Firefighter Hamish Curran, Firefighter Daniel Brillier, and Firefighter Daniel Dimatina. And their syndicate leaders were leading firefighter Brett Johnson and leading firefighter Tyson Cheek. Congratulations to all of Charlie Syndicate.
Thank you to Acting Commander Sarah Hammond, and congratulations to Fire Rescue Victoria Recruit Course 1, the Charlie Syndicate, for the Syndicate Award. Put your hands together again, please. Well done to the team there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the recruits will be called to attention and then they will march off under the direction of Acting Senior Station Officer Tony Martin and leading firefighter Damien Christie. Then they will prepare for the practical display. But just while they're marching off, I ask you to please stay in the grandstands. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment they have waited for, they are now firefighters with Fire Rescue Victoria, and when they march in front of you, the biggest round of applause, the Victoria Police Pipe Band. Acting Senior Station Officer Tony Martin and leading firefighter Damien Christie. Coming up very soon, the practical display. I'll show you what they've learnt in their 23 weeks and what they'll take into practice in the field across Victoria with Fire Rescue Victoria. It's good, clapping your hands, keeping you nice and warm. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an amazing morning and more to come. Right now, our official guests, and it shows what the Fire Rescue Victoria hierarchy think of our recruits. So many of our commissioners here today, and to all the ladies and gentlemen here, we thank you. And if you need to be excused now, please, that is fine. We thank you for being here. My name's David Mann. As I said, it's been a pleasure to be your MC for this morning. And now the bit that everyone is looking forward to, I hand you over to leading firefighter Tim Butt for a chat through the firefighting display. And I wish you continued luck, health and happiness. Have a great day. Be very proud of your loved ones. Thank you and good morning.
And thank you to David Mann. Look, we're just going to stay seated for the time being while the newest firefighters quickly get changed. So they're going to perform a little bit of a demonstration for you in the practical learning environment, or PLE as we call it. So just ask you to be patient because they're going to quickly change into their Superman suits. So just a quick safety alert for you. After the display of the recruits when they fall in again in their structural firefighting equipment, just ask you to following their exit to the PLE, just ask you to follow our ushers. You'll be invited to walk over to my right, around the stand, and you'll be ushered out to the PLE. Just like to say that it's a hazardous environment out there. We just ask you to stay within the designated zones. You'll be ushered into those various areas, and please try and keep our children in check. Just don't want them wandering off into some unauthorised areas. So anyway, we'll just wait for these people to reform up again. So talk amongst yourselves for a little while. They'll be back out shortly, and we'll have them displayed for you. Yeah, good. Thank you very much. I know, it's trying to get used to it again. So this will be a pretty special moment for Fire Rescue Victoria as the first recruit course of FRV. This is actually inaugural structural firefighting apparel that will be displayed for the first time in public as well. So these new uniforms will be on their first display as well on FRV1, and they will be rolled out across the state in the next few months. So it looks like we're all ready to fall them back in again. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, FRV 1, fall in. Okay, so on pumper 60A, we have the first crew, which is firefighters Tom Greeny, Tom Burns, Mark Whitehead and Karen Donaldson. And here they come. On the second truck, we'll have pumper 60B, which is Justin Pape, Noah Eckholt, Ned Taylor, Daniel Brillier, and Rebecca Conlon. Look at those flash new uniforms. Okay, thank you very much. And on pumper 60C, we've got firefighters Aaron Diamantopoulos, Daniel Dimatina, Hamish Curran, Lachlan Murray Major and Ethan Eames. Well done, guys. Pumper 60D, we've got firefighters Vaughan Ackland, Joel Donaldson, Benjamin Lawrence and Andrew Saliba. Great stuff. Pumper 60E, or Echo, is firefighters Chad Abersteiner, Tom Felsen, Luke Metzling, Luke Ardrey and Chris Finan. Take a bow, well done. And finally on pumper 60F, Foxtrot, is firefighters Tony Crawford, Scott Merkett, Bray Cousins and Adrian Coucher. Well done. Take a bow and off you go. So we'll now get the trucks will now start and make their way to the PLE. After the trucks have left the drill ground, we'll then invite you over to my right where you'll be ushered out to the PLE. Those that have some mobility issues, if you wish, there's a vehicle to escort you down, and there's a zone where you can all stand safely and watch the PLE demonstrations. There goes pumper 60 Alpha. Give them the wave. '60 Bravo. '60 Charlie. '60 Delta. '60 Echo, give them the wave. and finally 60 Foxtrot. Okay, so now we can all make our way off to my right, where we ushered down to the practical learning environment for a graduation display. We'll see you down there shortly. Thank you.